So it's important to recognize that your inner people pleaser has a really positive intention, although sometimes the impact can be harmful. So, as I've said, this can make you feel like you're not being as authentic as you'd like to be. It can also make it really hard to say no or to set boundaries. Gabor Mate speaks about this inner conflict between attachment versus authenticity, which I think is a really important thing to understand. It often begins at a really young age when you feel that you have to reject aspects of your authentic nature in order to preserve your attachment relationship. It makes it really hard to be true to yourself and to feel authentic, but you're preserving the attachment relationship, which is of the utmost importance to a young child who feels like if they're not connected to their caregiver, that their very survival is threatened. So that's why we call it a survival response too. So for people who have a lot of trouble setting boundaries or saying no or standing up for yourself, this can be why. Because asserting yourself in that way, being authentic, saying no, setting a boundary can feel profoundly unsafe to this people pleasing part of you who learned that other people's needs and desires mattered more than yours do. So, as an IFS therapist, it's my role to support my patients in coming into relationship with their protective parts and learning why they're doing these things that they're doing and what their fears are. So, when you understand how these parts of you have been engaging in these actions and taken on this role from a really young age to keep you safe, it makes it a lot easier to appreciate them and to express compassion towards them rather than being in judgment of yourself. So, learning to appreciate your protectors, why they're doing what they're doing, and getting curious about them is really the central component of healing in the IFS model.